Central tendencies. Each concept. Mean. Mean is adding all the numbers up. An example of that is 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 15 plus 9 equals 40. Median. Median is the middle number of the equation, but if there's more than one middle number, you add them up and divide by 2. An example is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 plus 6 equals 11, divided by 2 equals 5.5. Mode. Mode is the most popular number in the question. An example is 12, 14, 17, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14, 16, 16. The mode in that is 14. Range. Range. You subtract the biggest number by the smallest number. An example is 12, 13, 15, 17, 20, 21, 30, 40. The range is 28 because 40 minus 12 equals 28. The first common mistake. The first common mistake for range is that you could divide from range instead of subtracting. The second common mistake for mean is that you could add all the numbers up but get the wrong answer. The third common mistake for median is that if there's two middle numbers, you would just say the lowest number instead of adding them up and dividing them. How to avoid these mistakes? How to avoid the mistake for range is that you make sure you're seeing the biggest number and the smallest number and subtract. To avoid the mistakes for mean, you add up all the numbers and check your addition. Median. To avoid mistakes for median, if there's more than one middle number, add them up and don't subtract. Divide for your answer. And finally, if there's one middle number, that's your answer. Range, the easiest way to get the right answer for range is writing from smallest to biggest. Mean, if you're having trouble, just write it out, stack them, and add. And then median, to avoid the mistake for median, you also do the same thing as range, smallest to biggest. Word problem. Maddie played sports 5 times last week. Jason played sports 2 times last week. Parker played sports 11 times last week. Tyler played sports 15 times last week. Connor played sports 5 times last week. And finally, James played sports 5 times last week. Find the mean, mode, median, and range. So the mean is right here. 5 plus 2 plus 11 plus 15 plus 5 plus 5 equals 43. Now we're going to write it out. 2, 5, 5, 5, 11, 15. And the mode, most popular number, is 5. And median, so 5 plus 5 is 10. Divide 10 by 2. And then that equals 5. So the median is 5. Range, biggest number, 15. Smallest number, 2. 15 minus 2 equals 13. The answers. Mean is 43. Median is 5. Mode is 5. And range is 13. Missing value word problem. James has 57%, 65%, 90%, 54%, and 80% on his last test. He wants to average an 85%. Work for missing value word problem. So we're going to add the known values. 57 plus 65 plus 90 plus 54 plus 80 plus P equals 85%. And we put the 6 on the bottom, so it means divided by 6. Step 2. We isolate the unknowns. That means we inverse the operation. Step 3. We add times 6 in front of the 433 plus P. Then we get rid of the division on the bottom from multiplying, shown right there. And we put times 6 on the other side where there's 433 plus P equals 85. Step 4. After you do the 85 times 6 equals 510, you minus 433 minus 433, so it's gone. Before that, you put 433 on the other side and minus 510 by 433. Step 5. Concluding sentence. In conclusion, James has to get 77% on his test to average an 85% average. Here are some resources for math games. Thank you for listening.